welcome, podcast listeners. It is episode number... Oh, the episode number's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's not found. It's episode number 404. I'm really sorry. A little bit of internet humour for you there. There's about 3 people in this audience who will be absolutely wetting themselves at that. The rest of you couldn't give a shit. But either way, it's episode number 404 of the Fret Talk podcast. You're here with your host, Mr. BudgetPedalChap. There's this guy. 2 fingers, 2 thumbs. And you're joined by Mr. Lee. Babada. Say Ollie. say hi.
You can't see me.
All right, Cena.
That's funny how his name's Cena, as if you've seen her.
Yeah, but
you can't see him.
Clearly haven't seen her.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. How are you?
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't know why I ask questions. It's rhetorical.
Indeed. I mean, you can answer the question in the Fret Talk podcast group if you so desire.
Yeah, how the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Listener, we have a wicked week of news for you.
Yeah, we do. Like, there's a lot of news. Like, even the shit news this week is actually it's not bad.
Shit.
Yeah,
it's just the least good.
Yeah, it's shit news by default, really, isn't it?
Except for the really shit news, which is so shit we can't even mention it on here, so we have to save it for the Patreon.
Indeed,
and it's only for our Patreon backers. So if you want to become one of them, you know what to do.
This whole show's going backwards at the moment. We've started with a Patreon, a call to Patreon. Oh my gosh, what's happening now? Am I going to mention that I've got a YouTube channel? And
you should do the sponsor at the end.
I shouldn't, because look, he pays for that.
Yeah, then chuck it in there, boy.
I will do. So our sponsor is, of course, Mr. AffordAboard.co.uk. AffordAboard brings you pedals from Demon Effects, JSA Effects, Musky Joyo, 4D K-Line, Nox, Moval, Chord, Vave, and AM Effects, all at amazing prices. They are a UK company with stock ready to ship in fantastic recyclable packaging. You need to check them out at affordaboard.co.uk. Yeah.
Now, there's a little something for the UK crowd, but I've got a little something for the US crowd, because we do have listeners in the US.
Interesting.
And I've got big news for you. Rockboard and all their paraphernalia is now available from Sweetwater. So that's something I really wanted to get off my chest early.
Yeah. Right. Everyone gets one of them, Lee. You get one. No, next one, they're paying us for that sponsor segment.
They pay me.
So there we go. As we usually do at the start of these podcasts, we mention our shit news, which, as we alluded to at the start of this podcast, not really. It's not a shit bit of news. It's not like a ridiculously overpriced guitar. It's not like a pedal that is 5 times the price that it should be and does one thing.
For news, though, which, you know, the word new is in news.
Yeah.
This is fairly old, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's not particularly innovative. There is reason behind it. So let's mention what it is first. 14 Amps are a company, and they are releasing another pedal.
Sorry, I just set you up for the 1414 joke and you just shat all over it.
1414 was a wonderful year. Tell me, Lee, what happened? What happened in the world of Roman emperors in 1414?
I got rid of that. No, we said we're going to do the 500 years before World War One.
Oh, okay. Brilliant. I'm glad that we've put that in the podcast. Right.
Well, that went like a fucking smooth as a...
Yes, as the start of World War One, yeah.
Smooth as World War One.
Yeah. Right. So 14 Amps are, I mean, primarily an amp company, but they've done a couple of pedals recently, and this is a new one that they have done, basically. So the 1414 is a dual overdrive pedal that is green. It is a green overdrive pedal.
About half the people just switched off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's basically it's like two pedals built into one, isn't it? It's got two rows of three controls. Is like drive, tone, and level, and then you can choose between F808. I wonder what that could be. F9.
It's like twice 404.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. But then we've got
F9. What does the F9 key do on a keyboard?
I'm not going to find out. Mine looks like it gives me a gold star.
Oh, is it like in Mario 64?
Yeah, maybe. I'm not going to press it now because I don't want to go bouncing off the walls. But so we've got basically like TS9, TS808, and then you've got an HD mode, which is the hex drive, which provides versatile tonal shaping ranging from a clean boost to a rich overdrive, with the drive control that gradually introduces the drive controls to that.
Is that what it does?
Yeah. Oh, so like on the other modes, the drive control does fuck all.
I'm going to message Jason because Jason Wildin, previously of Wampler and Two Notes, is working for 14. I'm so going to rip the shit out of him for that. That is terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's more the fact that it goes from a completely clean boost like through the drive range quite smoothly. So, yes, it's basically a 2-channel tube screamer. However, what a lot of the kind of 2-channel tube screamer pedals do, I think they're like the
Sounds like a tongue twister, doesn't it?
TS808DX, I think, like had a 2-channel one where you could do the independent channels and then stack them. This one is basically it allows you to select between the two, but doesn't allow them stacked. Which
there's an alternative way of thinking of this.
Is there?
Yeah, it's a tube screamer with 2 presets.
Yeah, I suppose. And an off switch. It's definitely got an off switch.
But I mean, I like the idea of presets on everything, especially drive pedals.
Yeah.
Because then you like double your drives, and it's not particularly massive, although it looks massive in the picture.
Yeah,
because it's on a stage, and it's. I'm 99% sure Jason made that because he's been making a lot of mock-ups of pedals digitally.
Yeah, so there's reason for this coming about, and it's a noble. Noble endeavour why they've done it, because basically 14 used to do a lot of pedal modding. They would modify 808s and TS9s with like the 14 mod. However, they've had to stop doing that because of the new US tariffs. So rather than having like sending your pedals to 14 and then them modifying your pedal, they're basically releasing a modified version. I assume that's what the hex drive is going to do. Give it that kind of modified feel. So I kind of understand it, and I'm not mad at them for doing this. However, if we look at it purely based on what we've got in front of us on paper, it is a
dual overdrive that you can't stack.
Yeah, a dual overdrive that you can't stack, and it's another tube screamer. So
yeah. I that's your biggest gripe with it, isn't it? That you can't. Your biggest gripe. I'm only your screen, but it's your biggest gripe with it, isn't it? That you can't stack it. But I do like the idea of having a dual channel pedal, and if they release more pedals in this range, that's cool.
Yeah, it does. It also
there's no way since these tariffs came about that they've managed to put this pedal into production.
Yeah, it was probably already
100%.
Yeah. It's also got on the side, it's got an amp channel output, so maybe can be used for amp switching as well.
All of their pedals have some sort of input on the side, which they call something like the key, and no one knows what it does. There's something to do with a noise gate, I think, but it's it's not like an expression pedal. It's like when you sidechain compression, I think it's something along those lines.
Mm. There you go. I mean, it's $249, so it's not a cheap tube screamer either.
No, but I suppose technically it's two.
Yeah, like it's a tube screamer with presets, and it being 14, it's gonna be good. But unfortunately, it's probably the least interesting bit of news this week.
If they release a metal version, do you think they'll call it the 13?
I thought one better than the 15. They have they've released the Meshuggah preamp distortion, and that's not called the 13. So
yeah, a lot of people did not like the sound of that, but I mean, I would like to hear it.
Yeah, it's worth a listen. However, it's a hard sell, isn't it? Basically, 3-voiced tube screamer with a preset switch.
I mean, it's a good idea. I think it's not such a bad idea.
You haunted.
Yeah.
There we go.
Right, moving on. What have you been up to?
What I've been up to. I'm going to mention 2 other things, and then I'll mention a third thing later. I released a video that did surprisingly well this week, actually. It was a guitar pedal that I got sent through about 2 or so months ago. I'm probably being generous to myself here. It's probably longer than that. But it was from basically someone who watches the channel and like really enjoys what I do. But he's also like started up a hobby as a pedal builder, and said like, if I send you something through, do you mind featuring it on your channel and maybe like pushing it out to some people, seeing if they'll be interested, because it's quite a niche sound that he's going for. I was like, yeah, that's no problem, it's not at all. He sent it through, and on the surface it looks like just a standard kind of delay pedal, but I plugged it in, and it's basically like what a tape emulation should be. So like worn tape, really kind of wobbly, like kind of modulated, wobbly, but then also like detunes itself at certain points as well. And like it's incredibly like touch dynamic as well, because it's all
nice.
Like all of the kind of detuniness is basically, it works on a similar system to like an auto wah, where like your pick dynamics alter the amount of the effect. Nice. So you can get it to have like a subtle warble by like gently strumming, and then you really dig in and you repeat to like a whole tone lower than your original note.
This sounds right up my street. I really like pedals that are organic and like work with dynamics and stuff, and like, you know, you push, it pushes.
Yeah. And that's what I found. Like I knew that this pedal wouldn't be for everyone, and I'd mentioned that in the video, and there were like 3 or 4 people who were just like, "Where can I get this? This is the exact kind of thing that I'm after." I'm just like, yes. So like it feels good that I've managed to kind of put this pedal builder on the map a little bit for a few people.
Yeah,
and like it's a really cool concept. So we demo that one. It's called the Space Dog by Andy's Guitar Gear.
Space Dog.
And yeah,
you know what, I want to pair with that, don't you?
Go on.
Blue Box.
Yeah, like the Blue Box would work incredibly with it, because like the glitchiness and the detuning would just.
The only worry I've got is that the Blue Box might push it too much, so it takes away the dynamics of the delay.
Yeah. I mean, but it's worth a shot.
Some of yours.
So I've done that. I've just realised that I was holding a bottle under my mouth, and I was creating like a weird like resonance.
Yeah, we're having a little bit of a drink today. Budget's got a Hobgoblin beer, and I've got a tin of mojito. Mojito.
Yeah, it's a nice sunny day, so why not? And I've not long had a curry, so
Oh, mate, I'd love a curry.
beer.
Oh, man, I really want a curry now.
Absolutely. So the second thing that I did this week and literally released today was the final of the JHS 3 Series pedals that I got through, which was the tape delay.
That's the one everyone's been waiting for, isn't it? No, it was your can delay that you released first, wasn't it?
No, I did the oil can second. I did the rotary first because
we found out a trick about the oil can, didn't we? Did you try it?
I've not. No, I've not. But I did. I tried the trick with the tape delay to see if they had like a similar secret.
And does it?
No, it doesn't. No.
Oh.
Yeah, I was hoping to like get this super like secret set in and just be like, yeah, check my video. But no, it was not the case. But the tape delay, yeah, like wonderful. It's got the kind of the feel of a slightly worn tape. Obviously not as worn as the Space Dog, but like adds like a bit of modulation fluctuation to the repeats. And then you add the flutter mode as well, and it gets crazy. Really quite a vibey delay, basically, like really kind of
nice,
like vintage feel. So, like, again, had some amazing experiences with kind of delay pedals this week.
Yeah, the thing that a lot of people do with these JHS white pedals is they decorate them, and we've seen what happens when you decorate pedals.
Yeah, I've held off on that thus far.
Yeah, so that's your task. You need to go out and buy some acrylics and see what you can do.
I've got better than that. I've got paint pens, and they're literally just sat kind of here.
Perfect. That's exactly what you need. Oh, that'd be brilliant.
I don't want my oil can delay to have a penis on it, I'll be honest.
So too late for that.
It may or may not wreck the resale value on that.
I mean, what resale value?
Like 5 years down the line when they've discontinued these ones because they were like a bit niche.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, if that's what you want to do, but I reckon you should paint them.
Yeah, maybe I should. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put a layer of like sellotape on top, and then paint on top of the sellotape. And if I do want to return them back to normal, just take the tape off.
That sounds shit.
Well, fuck you.
That is not good enough. Right.
I've got a special third bit of news that I've done this week. However, we're going to save it for later because
I've got a third bit of news that you did this week.
Have you?
Yeah, you released another fucking video, you tit.
I did. Yeah, sorry. So I've got a secret fourth bit of news. Yeah, I released a video on the Embers Fuzz by Hamilton Effects.
I really like that. I thought it sounded really good. The underdrive side of it was really nice, and it really did get sparkly when you turned it down.
Yeah. Like it's a really well tuned fuzz, so it works well with the guitar volume, which I think for a pedal like this, it needs to be a really good fuzz to work with it. Because if it's not a particularly dynamic fuzz, you can put an underdrive in front of it and it just, whatever. It barely changes it. But this, you get so much light and shade with it. Loved it. Loved playing it. Loved the aesthetic of it. And it just, another UK company that are well worth getting behind. So yeah, Hamilton Effects. And I really, really loved the kind of the dirty blues that I got going on with the final track. Yeah.
It was really, really good video. I sent you a message, and I said it was really good. Yeah. I was really impressed with that. But moving from the UK companies over to some German companies. Yeah, we have some news from Deutschland.
We do. And what news would that be, Lee?
I don't know, mate. So we have Hughes and Kettner. You probably have heard this news. We have a little bit more information on it because I've been talking to some people involved, and effectively, Thomann have bought out Hughes and Kettner. No,
Nice.
Hughes and Kettner makes some really, really great amps. I think we've all got a little bit of experience with them. I've played them quite a lot.
Yeah.
I recorded an album with one once. I think it was like the big one, the Grandmeister or something like that. And yeah, they're great. It's hard to nail down specifically what the Hughes and Kettner tone is.
Yeah.
For me, I can't say. If you think of a Marshall tone, you know what that sounds like. If you think of a Fender tone, you know what that sounds like. Mesa Boogie, all these like companies, like Vox, for instance. But with some brands, such as Hughes and Kettner, it's hard to kind of like nail down that tone.
Yeah.
Which is, maybe need to spend more time with them, I guess. But yes, they have sold out. Now, Hughes and Kettner are actually part of a bigger company. And this is a company owned by a couple of brothers who started tinkering with electronics back in the day. And they own Hughes and Kettner amps, and they also own HK Audio, which you've probably seen everywhere.
Yes.
It's a huge, huge company, much bigger than Hughes and Kettner. Now, Thomann have bought Hughes and Kettner.
Yeah, just the amp bit.
Well, no one knows.
Yeah.
No one knows. Now, the company that owned both of the brands, they have about 160 employees. Now, what we suspect has happened is Hughes and Kettner has gone over to Thomann, and HK has stayed with them, because if they sold both, I just can't see why they would sell both, because the HK brand's doing well. So that's what I reckon's happened, because I can't imagine a company with like 160 people just closing doors and getting rid of 160 people when the brand's doing well. It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So that's what we've heard so far. Speculation about what Thomann are going to do with the brand is all over the shop. People I've heard speak about it from like the industry side of things think that it's going to be a case of slapping the name on Harley Benton style stuff and just rebranding it, which it would be sad. It's not what we want to see. But
no, I mean, it doesn't make sense.
That's what will happen.
It doesn't make sense for like the Harley Benton amp brand, because they've actually built up quite a name for themselves. Like they're not like premium products, but like I hear people talking about their mini tube amp, like the Tube 15, and saying actually this is a legitimate amplifier. So to then rebrand it now would confuse that momentum they've built up with the Harley Benton brand.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I'm hoping that it works in a way that where you've got like Harley Benton amps are like the Squire version, and then the Hughes and Kettner are like the premium models.
It could well be. I mean, that's what I would. That for me, that would be best case scenario, I think.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for the post that we put up about it, just to get some reactions from the people, because we put up a really good post about it. A lot of people really like the pedals, such as the Rotosphere. That was really cool. My friend Karen got one of them not long ago, and she loves it because I think Rory Gallagher was using one, if I remember rightly. She said that.
Okay.
But I mean, for me, in my head, that doesn't add up time-wise, because you don't think of Hughes and Kettner being that old, but maybe they were.
Yeah. I'm thinking they were kind of mid-80s, weren't they?
Possibly. So someone said it would be good if they did a Rotosphere reissue with modern power and features. Well, I mean, it would be cool to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Someone else has said, this is Daniel Taylor, he said, Hughes and Kettner affordable guitars come in, anyone? No, you'll be bang on them.
yeah, get me a Hughes and Kettner, yeah.
Iconic brand, probably unknown to some. Their solid state amps are amazing, getting harder to find now, especially where I am, which is Germany. No.
I tried one of the Warp 7, which was a solid state Hughes and Kettner.
Did you like it?
Fuck me, it was horrendous. But I don't look. I think it was not their Not their best. I think it was like a kind of lower tier budget using Kettner modelling amp from the early 2000s. So,
all right, gotcha. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, the interesting thing about Hughes and Kettner is they were one of the very, very first, if not the very, very first company to add cab sims to their amps. They had this
with the red box
thing. That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
And that, I mean, that paved the way for a lot of people.
I mean, the guitar nerds raved about them. They raved about the Tube Meisters being like incredible for that red box feature.
Yeah. I mean, now everyone has it. It's really did change the game, as it were.
Yeah.
Glenn Hall said, might be easier to get parts to fix their amps. Customer service is shite. Well, I mean, if they've just closed doors, it probably will be.
Yeah. But I mean, if they were kind of struggling, then customer service is probably one of the first things that falls, isn't it?
Yeah, because you're not making any money from that, I suppose. Although I disagree with that. I think you do well with good customer service.
Oh, absolutely. Like it's the thing that will keep your brand going, isn't it? But like, if you need to cut corners, you're not going to cut like production. You're going to cut the customer service first.
I mean, I answer all the customer service questions for Rockboard, and I even have to do that at the weekends.
Yeah.
It's because we don't want to leave people hanging.
Yeah.
I have respect for Toma making these deals and continuing the factory supply of products. They have a lot of discontinued gear, which is still being produced. I bought a TS Mega from them, and I'm still very happy with it. I don't really know what most of that means. That's from Jacob Rhymes. Love their pedals, amps not so much. Right, but that's the sort of general overview of what people are thinking. I mean, there's loads of comments on it. There's like 70 odd comments, so I'm not going to go through them all.
Yeah, kind of mixed bag. Like some are trepidations about like the heritage being kind of brushed aside for a slightly cheaper,
quick buck.
Yeah, like a cheaper alternative, but like Toman already do the cheaper stuff, don't they?
Yeah, I think that's why everyone's thinking they'll continue. I'd like to see them go into making some higher quality stuff.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it though. There's just something about it. I just don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, well, we're going to have to see, aren't we? We're going to have to wait it out.
Or maybe they'll try and get the same quality of gear, but made in China.
Yeah. Next bit of news.
Yeah.
So
next.
We've got a double whammy of Boss this week.
Yeah.
I reckon we'll do news 3 and then news 2 because news 2 leads into my thing.
All right. Okay. Cool.
So Boss have. I mean, they've done partnerships with stuff like Amplitude before, where they've kind of hinted at Boss pedals, like plug-in style. But now they are doing their own official one.
Yeah.
Basically,
I messaged them earlier, asking about this.
Yeah.
They're starting with 8 pedals, but they're planning on doing more.
Yeah. So the 8 pedals that they are doing, I've got the list here, in fact. I did have the list
Sustainer, CS1, Distortion, DS1, Overdrive OD1, Phaser PH1, Super Overdrive
PH1 as well. That's good.
Yeah. Slow Gear, SG1. Stargate, if anyone didn't know. Spectrum, SP1, and TW1. So what they're kind of doing is some of the really old school stuff. I mean, you haven't got the C2 in there, which I guess everyone would kind of want. So they're probably trying to make sure they get that perfect.
Yeah. I mean, it's an interesting choice, isn't it? Like some of these. Because like Touch War isn't necessarily one that you'd think of within the kind of top. Like if you were to name your top 10 favourite Boss pedals, you wouldn't necessarily.
None of them.
But yeah, like it's got the entire
cool.
What? Sorry,
the slow gear is cool.
Well, it's unique, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's unique.
So if you don't know what it does like swells. So you know, like when you play a note and you turn your volume up. So you play the note with your volume down, and you swell the volume up. And it does that, but you've got two controls on it. You've got attack and sense. And the sense, basically is like an envelope, so it will determine how hard you hit the string and will kick it in. And then you've got the attackers, which is how fast it comes in. And that allows you to get like violin sounds. And it's really cool, really groovy.
Yeah, it can kind of like almost synthify your guitar by taking off the initial attack, can't it?
Yeah.
But doing it in an automatic way. So like really great if you've got a Les Paul and you want to do the volume swells. Because trying to do a volume swell on a Les Paul is a pain in the bottom.
Yeah. I mean, I really like trying to do that. I can never do it properly. I know I've done it properly probably once or twice, but and doing that Jeff Beck thing with the so you bring the volume. You bring the volume up at the same time as bringing the whammy arm up. Yeah,
like kind of seagull-y sounds.
Not really. It's much more musical than that.
Are you saying that seagulls aren't musical, Lee? Yeah, so some strange choices. You've got the entire Traffic Light series, which was like the like what was it, like
PH1
70th SP1, anniversary or something like that, was it?
Was it the
OD? It was the OD, the Spectrum and the Phaser.
Right, yeah.
So like Traffic Light because it's red, green and yellow. But yeah, you've got like CS1 rather than like CS2. You've got like your staples of the DS1, the SD1, and the TouchWire. So some interesting choices. It's good that they are saying that they're going to increase this, because I think at the moment, for what they are asking, this is a bit much. So it's basically you can't buy the plugin, you buy a subscription to it, and it's $20 a month.
Yeah, but you get more than just these pedals. You get like you get the Space Echo and stuff like that as well.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. You get more. It's a starting point. I think it's the starting point of Rolling Cloud, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, you can get a limited 30-day demo as well, so you can try them.
Yeah, I mean, if you try them and you really like them, I mean, you could go and buy the real thing.
Yeah. I mean,
you can do an annual subscription for $199.
Yeah, for an annual. Yeah, save yourself $40. Is that?
I've used Rolling Cloud for ages, and my subscription's run out. Actually, I need to sort out another one, but I've used it for ages because of all the simps on there.
Yes, yeah, it's got the
Gen 60.
So that's quite interesting that will be kind of tied in with this and whatnot. But if you're in it just for the pedals, $20 a month is a bit pricey for it's like 8 pedal plugins.
Yeah,
but they're like iconic Boss pedals as well.
But when the others come along, they're not going to charge you more.
Yeah, and that's it. Once they start adding more and more and more, then like having access to the entire Boss library of pedals will be like, because they're iconic, like they're found on records throughout history.
I wonder how good they are.
The plugins,
yeah,
you'd assume they're probably going to be top quality, being Boss.
Well, you'd think so. You'd hope so. But
yeah, you would hope. But there you go. So they've done that. Also this week, they have announced that it is the 30th anniversary of the Boss Blues Driver.
Yeah, which is I thought it was 40. Is it 30?
30, yeah, because it was 1995.
Okay.
I mean, I know this quite well because of the intro of a video that I've shot literally like yesterday talks about like Gangster's Paradise being on the radio. You're booting up a fresh install of Windows 95.
Honestly, what you were saying, fucking Gangster's Paradise featured a BD2.
No.
I was like, what?
The intro to this video is fucking top quality because it mentions like Gangster's Paradise blaring on the radio. You just installed a fresh install of Windows 95 on your home computer, you're like searching the internet for pictures of the latest animated movie from a little known studio called Pixar, and then Boss drops this, and you're like, it's brilliant.
Wow, man, we're living in the future.
Yeah, like truly peaky. Yeah, that was. So in Sound Messer in 2025 in Osaka, they showed off a special commemorative Boss Blues driver with the 30th anniversary, 1995 to 2005, in a beautiful kind of metallic, rich blue
It's so
finish
shiny.
with gold, like actual golden, like Boss knobs on it. So yeah, like
Get a
very,
message
very.
telling me you've messaged me.
Have I? I'd have a job. I'm doing a podcast at the moment, mate. But yeah, like so, you've got like the because they did one recently, didn't they? Like a special edition, like kind of metallic finish blues driver.
Did they?
Yeah, yeah. Look, if you have a look at the picture on
I
this,
can see the one behind it, which is slightly lighter blue.
yeah, yeah, and then the one to the right, which was like their 10th anniversary one which is slightly less blingy than this one. Unfortunately, this special 30th anniversary blues driver is not for sale,
Oh, what?
but it does look cool. And yeah, it kind of leads on to what I've done this week. Our final bit of what I've done this week is I jumped on this 30th anniversary thing, kind of paid tribute, but also showed you how not to buy a blues driver, basically. With, like the 5 best Boss Blues Driver clones for like on a budget.
So we might do a rundown on the best actual blues drivers.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Pedalboard to do. And yeah, if you'd like to see that, drop a comment. Let us know.
Yeah.
And subscribe
definitely.
to our Patreon.
do all of that. So my thing tells us all about the like the five choices that I've done for kind of blues driver alternatives, and there are some really good choices in there. Some might say 1 or 2 that are slightly better than the standard blues driver. Did he just say that? I mean, maybe. But yeah, so tune into that. That will be out tomorrow.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Indeed.
Biggest news of the week, however, goes to Electro Harmonics, but not just because of the actual news, but because of the sheer size of this fucking pedal.
Yeah, it's a chunker, isn't it? It's an absolute chunker. Do you want to tell us about it? Because you've actually heard this one. I didn't get a chance to actually listen to this one.
I mean,
But
I will say this off the start, because there are some things about this that you know are questionable, but from the start, and this is the most important thing, the sounds that I've heard from it are fucking amazing. Like, it sounds brilliant. However, the guy who was doing the demo for Electro Harmonics must be a killer player. I mean, no, there's no must be. He is a killer player. And they did not give any shits about copyright. Every 5 seconds, there was just like, I mean, there was Led Zeppelin. It was everything on there. They were just playing everything. And it was, I mean, every single thing. There was Gilmore licks. There was absolutely everything. And it sounded spot on for every single one.
I only have to like hint towards a Gilmore lick before the lawyers start kind of tapping their clipboards and writing out a cease and desist.
This is why I was wondering, like, how they got away with it. I mean, there must be some sort of like 10-second thing or something like that.
Oh, they just don't give a shit, I reckon, because like they're not worrying about the ad revenue for it. They're like, yeah, put a strike on the video is fine.
Yeah, but they can actually have your video pulled, can't they?
Not for a strike. Oh, it is a strike that you can have a video pulled for. Not for a it's just a warning kind of thing. It's just
but I mean, this video's like, I think it was about 15 minutes long, and it was just back to back, like copyright. But the point is, it sounded fucking great. So this is the Ocean's Abyss. This pedal is about the size of your house. But this is Electro Harmonics we're talking about here, the creators of the original Big Muff. They are not afraid to make a big pedal. And, I mean, that's kind of what they do. It's part of their USP, really. I know they have the micro pedals as well.
Their micro pedals are even big. Well, they're just kind of MXR pedals.
Yeah, it's true. So what does it do? It's 2 reverb engines in one, but it also has a ton of modulation and delays in it as well.
Yeah.
And you can layer the modulations and so on and so forth onto the reverbs. The reverbs can do freeze, and you can put like a flanger onto your frozen pad sound, which sounds awesome, and as well as other effects. It just sounds really, really, really great. You've got 3 sliders on each side, and then you've got 3 knobs, which are pan, pre-delay, and time. And then down the bottom, you've got edit, momentary, and then trails. So you can switch them on and off. In the middle, you've got a very small OLED screen and 3 knobs, preset, home, and settings. And those sliders and knobs are mirrored on both sides. One side's green, one side's blue. And you've got 3 knobs down the bottom. It has...
you've not mentioned the sliders, which are you've got a slider for a blend, and you've got like an EQ, basically like a 2-band EQ for it as well, a low and a high.
Absolutely, yeah, bang on. You've got in and out. You've got stereo in, stereo out. You've got a send and return. You've got an input for foot switch, an input for expression, and I said effects loop, didn't I? And then you've also got MIDI in and out as well. So it's a full package. And in the middle, you've got like this like little controller knob, which looks really, really cool and kind of makes me want to play like Doom on it or something.
I mean, it's at a point now, if you've got an OLED screen on it, you probably can play Doom on it.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it looks pretty decent. But it does sound fantastic, though. I mean, I can't get over how good it sounds. I want you, if you have the slightest bit of interest in this, just go and watch the official Electro Harmonics video, because I don't think anyone else has got their hands on them at the moment.
Yeah.
I was talking to EHX about a month or 2 ago about the POG, which is the same size as this. So that big POG that they brought out was the same size as this?
The POG 3, wasn't it?
Yeah. And they said that Mike Matthews doesn't want to send them out for demoing because they're too expensive.
Yeah, they're like £500, aren't they?
Yeah, so is this. If you look at a similar sort of dual engine reverb, which came out recently, which will be the Big Sky MX, that's closer to $650, whereas this is just under $500. But interestingly, the RV500 from Boss, which does dual engine reverb, comes in closer to $400 and is smaller as well. And the 500 series from Boss is kick-ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, very underrated. They should be on more boards. So it's polyphonic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you would expect it.
I'm just reading thing, but yeah, if it wasn't polyphonic, that'd be weird. The 12 additional effects are delay, which you've got digital, analog, and tape. Then you've got tremolo, chorus, flanger, phaser, graphic EQ, which isn't an effect really, is it? Saturator, bit crusher, and an external effects loop and volume.
Yeah.
How is an external effects loop an additional effect?
Like it takes up an effect block, I assume.
Oh, yeah. That was the other thing it can do, right? So you can move all of the effects and everything around. So if you've got it in series, you can put an effect before or after reverb and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
But you can also split into parallel paths, a bit like you can do with like some cool switchers like the Boss ESA and the Gig Rig G3 and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool as well. Oh, and they're releasing an editor for it as well. They haven't yet, but they're releasing.
Bloody hope so. It seems, yeah. You've got 17 reverb types on it as well. Room, hall, spring. So you've got 2 springs. I'm assuming like a darker one and a kind of brighter one.
That's one of the things that happened in the video quite a lot, right? He was saying, "Oh, this is the best reverb in the business," and and he was like, "This is the best sounding spring reverb that you will ever hear." And I was like,
"Cool."
Okay. I mean, it sounded good. It does sound really, really good. I can't stress that strong enough. But it was really adamant. This is the best thing since sliced bread.
Mm.
So what else have we got?
Two plates. We've got a reverse, 2 dynamic reverbs. So I'm assuming maybe like a ducking reverb kind of thing. Auto infinites, 2 of them. 2 shimmers, 2 polyphonic, 2 resonant. So there you go. That equals 17. I haven't done the math, so I've not checked out, but I assume it does.
In the article here, it says, if you feel vaguely reminiscent of the Eventide Black Hole, which I've got sat here, you're not alone. Since its release, this pedal and plugin has set the standard for dark, epic reverb trails that stretch into infinity. But the EHX Ocean's Abyss reverb wants to be more than that, much more. So, I mean, it gives you an idea of like the sort of way it's going in. One of the patches this guy did was, he said it was like a Blade Runner-y sound, and it did sound wicked, to be honest.
Just, I didn't get that movie. Yes.
I love sci-fi so much, but I always fall asleep watching Blade Runner.
It's just like, it's okay.
It's just so noir, isn't it? It's
yeah,
but I do like it. I love the idea. I've read a lot of the what was the guy's name? Who, remember the movie iRobot?
Yeah,
and that's based on the books by this guy who wrote like a Do Robots Dream of a Robot Sheep. Yeah. And that's the wrong title. It's something like that. But I've read a bunch of them, and they were really interesting. All very short stories.
Yeah.
But they were really, really cool. And like Blade Runner kind of goes in the same sort of idea. Like is he actually a robot himself, and all this sort of stuff.
Yeah, the kind of like the morality behind it of
hunting someone just because they're not the same as you.
Yeah. And at which point does artificial intelligence become intelligence? Yeah, and then at which point does that then gain the rights of what you'd assign to a human with a similar intelligence?
Well, based on what ChatGPT have said, I don't think we're going to go down that route, because they've said that they want people to stop saying thank you and please because it's blocking up their servers too much.
Yeah,
everyone being polite to the AI is
it costs them too much, doesn't it? Like it's costing server space when people are being polite.
Yeah, so we're all just being nice.
Yeah. I mean that's kind of heartwarming,
reassuring, isn't it?
Yeah, because like you expect that people are going to be absolute arseholes to technology.
I had a little bit of an argument with my ChatGPT today.
You did?
Yeah. Kept fucking up, and after we discussed it, I was like, we've discussed this just a moment ago.
Like the early ChatGPT days where it'd give you some blatantly incorrect information and you'd point it out and they'd go, "Oh, I'm really sorry about that. Like I must have overlooked this fact." And then you ask it a similar question and it gets it similarly as wrong, and you're just like, "Oh, you fucking bellend."
I had exactly that today. It's like I've programmed the AI to help me with pedal submissions. So when people put a pedal submission into Rockboard, I have to go through and I have to add a description in. I have to add it in German. I have to put double check the dimensions and all this, that, and the other. And I've been training ChatGPT to help me with this. And it came back with these measurements for this thing, and I was like, that's not right. So I checked through the website myself, and it was a Japanese website. I mean, but this is ChatGPT. It can read Japanese. And I found the dimensions myself, and I said that
Yeah.
Your dimensions are incorrect. The dimensions are on the website. I found them. It was like, oh yeah, sorry, I'll get them back. And they just gave me the same dimensions again. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, come on.
What are you doing?
What am I paying you for? Come on. But thank you anyway.
Yeah, I felt bad afterwards.
Yeah, I'm really sorry for how I spoke to you.
Dear me. Right, so we've covered the news quite well, haven't we? How
We have.
Time.
Yeah, look, we're pretty much bang up.
Fucking hell. How about that? And I haven't even spoke about what I've been up to.
Go on then, Lee.
Nothing.
All right,
next.
Sound. Right, so that is
Far
us.
too busy.
Just for today, I'm going to extend a thank you to you listeners for joining us on this amazing journey into pedal guitar stuff goodness, question mark. Look, we really do appreciate the support. We're going to extend a thank you to our sponsor, which is affordable.co.uk. Just the best place to go for your budget pedals. If you're into them, if you want to get yourself a decent pick from the budget pedal bunch, go to Affordable. And finally, we're going to extend a thank you to our Patreon backers, who, for as little as $2 a month, you can be part of the exclusive Patreon crew. You also get a little bit of extra podcasty goodness every week. So, there's definitely there's over an hour's worth of additional podcast goodness.
Yeah, and you get to choose a really funky name.
You do. I mean,
or a very horny name, depending
you can
on how you're
do.
feeling.
Yeah, I mean,
if you were to create a name for this, what would it be?
Drew Peacock.
Drew Peacock.
Yeah.
Drew Peacock. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good one.
Yeah. So
even if you don't come in as a subscriber, a Patreon, we want your suggestions for names put into the comments of the post, so we can, so other people can be inspired.
Indeed.
You need to put, if I was a Patreon, my Patreon name would be
Hugh Janus.
Hugh Janus.
Of course. But our current Patreon backers are as follows. We've got Mr. Adam Yeomans of Chef Tone Effects. We've got Mr. Hugh G. Rection. Yoink.
Boing.
We've got Mr. My Cock's Long. Yoink.
No, it's not.
Longer than yours. We've got Mr. Gary Goldencock. Yoink. We've got Mr. Ben Fletcher of Fletcher Pickups.
Not bend over.
No, not bend over, no. He's an actual person, isn't he? If you know,
I
you know.
sent you about the name of that person earlier. I meant to send it to you. I'll see if I can find. I'll send
What
it.
was it, like Tuna Muff or something?
Yeah, yeah, that was it.
Oh dear, yeah. Tuna Muff is not.
No, Tuna Cunt, wasn't it?
Oh, Tuna Cunt, yeah.
She's trying to get elected for something, and her name's Tuna Cunt.
I mean, we've all been Tuna Cunt at some point. Right, so Mr. Ben Fletcher of Fletcher Pickups. We've got Mr. Brian Gale of the Tone Jerks podcast, the Second Button podcast, and the Off the Rails podcast. We've got Mr. Diabetes Foot. We've got Mr. Jason Morton of Jason Morton 82 and of Pedalboards of Doom. And we've got Mr. Gareth Brand. Right, if you want to catch me online, I am BudgetPedalChap. Obviously, I've been hitting the YouTube's beast mode recently, releasing 4 videos within the past 2 weeks, as well as doing a Pedalboards of Doom video. So, get on all that. You find me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Threads, all at or / BudgetPedalChap. And YouTube is, of course, the home to the No Talk All Tone series this week. I almost did it. No Talk All Tone series this week, which features either featured the JHS tape delay, or tomorrow we will be featuring the top 5 Boss BD2 alternatives. Lee, where can we find you online?
Top 5 or budget 5?
Top budget 5 budget. I mean, it's on my channel. It's got to be budget, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
You can find me on Pedalboards of Doom. You can find me on this podcast. You can find me on Rockboard. You can find me on Fawn Sound Labs. Pedals coming super soon. And we have reached nearly 199,000 members, which means very soon we're going to be doing that massive giveaway.
Excellent. So, if I am not mistaken, that is us for this week. So, from myself, Mr. Budget Pedal Chap, from Lee, it will be a tatty bye and good night for this week.
Good night, all.
Bye.
Shit jokes. Why did the toilet paper roll fall down?
Why did the toilet paper roll fall down?
To get to the bottom.
Well, hey, to get to the arse.